Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to the Taiwan Startup World Cup. My name is Heidi Chen from the American Institute in Taiwan. It is my pleasure to be your host on this beautiful day. Great to see everyone here as well as friends who joined the event virtually. The Startup World Cup is the largest startup competition around the world, with more than 70 markets holding regional selections every year. And Taiwan is not going to miss this party. The Taiwan Startup World Cup is led by Taiwan E3 New Venture Association, TINVA, and Pegasus Tech Ventures. This year, we've seen 175 applications coming from across Taiwan. Eventually, we came down to 9 finalists who are going to pitch on stage today. The winner of the Taiwan competition will be awarded 300,000 NT dollars and be able to participate in the grand finale in Silicon Valley in September, where they will have a chance to win $1 million US. As you can see, we have a very exciting event today, and this would not have been possible without the support of the many extraordinary partners. Let me introduce to you one by one our distinguished guests. When I call your name, please stand up and wave your hands to the audience. First, let's welcome Betsy Shea, Senior Advisor of the American Institute in Taiwan. Next, Andrea Xu, Director General of the Ministry of Science and Technology. Next, Si-Tu Hui-Kang, Vice President of the National Health Research Institute. And of course, the Chairman of TINVA, Michael Gao. The Vice President of TINVA, DJ Zheng. He's not okay. Bill Reichert, Senior Partner of Pegasus Tech Ventures. He's joining us online. And for this part, I will switch to Chinese. We have AIT 商务组洪敬莲经理，桃园市政府青年局陈冠颖局长，国卫院蔡希文主任，以及叶中佑经理。JETRO 曾义凯代表，工研院刘家明创新长，台湾经济研究院6所范炳航副所长，大量科技王作金董事长，太子集团徐显荣董事长，华硕电脑吴清志博士。新代科技蔡尤坑董事长，中国沙轮谢荣哲执行长，福邦证券林英明总经理，青创总会郑博文营运长，迪乐科技罗旭华执行长。台北读懂协会周大任理事长，资裕吴正达业务总监，比翼生意创投陈新杰行销经理，科学园区管理局王永壮局长，万润科技卢进来董事长。驻华科技方丽如副董事长，以及台湾永续供应协会赖树新理事长。Thank you so much for your gracious support. Now, I would like to introduce you to a very important group of people, our esteemed panel of judges. Let's start with our chief judge, Bill Reichert, who is also a best-selling author.
Thank you, Heidi, and ni hao to everyone.
Next, Jonathan Tower, Venture Capital Specialist. Thorsten Neumann, Managing Director of the TSWC Ventures.
Hi, thank you much.
Michelle Xu, CEO of the Industrial Technology Investment Corporation. Louis Chen, General Director of the Industrial Technology Research Institute. Simon Tsai, Executive Director of the National Health Research Institute. Christine Huang, Executive Director of ThinkTech. Clark Su, Secretary General of the Taiwan Angel Investment Club. So these judges have the difficult job of singling out the best of the best from today's teams. Let's give them a big round of applause for their dedication. Now, to formally kick off our event today, it is my pleasure to invite our organizers to deliver opening remarks. Let's first welcome Michael Gao, Chairman of TINVA. Mr. Gao, please come up to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Also, all our honorable guests on site, also our online audience, everybody. And welcome to 2022 Taiwan Startup World Cup final competition. Since 2017, Startup World Cup, organized by Pegasus Tech Venture, now is the top 3 venture capital in Silicon Valley, in San Francisco. It's probably the world's biggest and the most influential startup event in the world. Every year, there are about 70 teams from 60 countries attending this event with 50,000 attendees in San Francisco. And also, the grand final prize is $1 million investment. And in the last 3 years, 2017 to 2019, there are 2 winners from Asia, each from Japan and Vietnam. And also, as you may know, Silicon Valley accounts for almost 15% of the world venture capital investment, which is about 150 times of Taiwan's VC scale. So it is just like an Olympic game for the new ventures, or like an Oscar award for the startup companies. Also, as you may notice, this logo of the Startup World Cup, you can clearly see our national flag, together with the other 20 leading tech countries. So this is very important for Taiwan New Venture to join the world competition. On behalf of Taiwan ITRI New Venture Association, I'm quite honored to organize TSWC as Taiwan representative competition. This year, we are delighted to have a breaking record, 175 teams joining our TSWC contest. And I'd like to express my great respect to all the 175 companies and entrepreneurs for your passion, courage, and willing to engage global tech venture resources through this event. Today, I also like to congratulate the top 10 teams attending our final competition, which were seriously nominated through Bill's teams in Silicon Valley. In about 90 minutes, we will witness Taiwan's top 3 companies selected by our 8 distinguished judges from USA, Singapore, and Taiwan. And also the champion team will represent Taiwan to win the World Cup champion on September the 30th in San Francisco. Finally, I want to express my sincere appreciation for the following partners and teams. First of all of our Taiwan, US, and Japan official partners from MOST, Director Xu, AIT, Senior Advisor, Beseye, Xie, and Jetro. Second, all of our co-organizers, in particular, Taoyuan Youth Department, Hsinchu Science Park, BE Accelerator, Taiwan Angel Investment Club, Innovation to Industry, and more than 10 other excellent partners. Third, I want to thank for all our honorable sponsors, including NHRI VP Dr. Si Tu, ITRI CIO Jiaming Liu, ASUS Dr. Qing Wu, SynTech Chairman Cai, and also Allring Chairman Lu, Daliang Chairman Wang, Prince Group Chairman Xu, Kenix CEO Thomas Xie, NIEA COO Harold Chen, and also Sumika Technology Vice Chairman Carolyn Fan, and Grand Fortune Security CEO Lin, and personal donation from APEC as well as the Deluxe Joshua Luo. Without their financial support, we will not be able to come to this, to make this 2022 TSWC happen. Finally, I want to thank for all of Pegasus and TINVA team members, including Pegasus founder Anis Uzman, our judge chair, Professor Bill Ricker, who has assisted 2 major pitch scale training. And I believe he's one of the best pitch coach in the world. Pegasus partner, David Guo, and also Pegasus team, including Janice and other Silicon Valley team member. And also our TSW team member, including TINVA Executive Secretary, Lilian Wang, who did most of the hard work. And so maybe let's give applause for Lilian, okay? And all the team members, including our host AIT Heidi, Tammy, Jenny, and all of our team members from InnoVEX, Sakura and Terry, and all the Tsinghua University team members. Thank you all for your great work. Due to the severe pandemic situation, we apologize for the adjustment of on-site to online activities. In conclusion, I want to thank for all of your honorable guests and also all the online audience to witness this important historical moment together. Thank you all for your attention, and we hope everybody have a good health and great success. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Gao. We do hope to see that Taiwan teams can garner the $1 million prize for the 2022 Startup World Cup. Next, we have Anis Uzman, founder and CEO of Pegasus Tech Venture, who has prepared a pre-recorded welcome remarks.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anis Uzman and I'm the chairman and founder at Startup World Cup. As you know, Startup World Cup is a global pitch competition which is happening in more than 70 countries and regions around the globe. We are today in Taiwan and welcome to the Startup World Cup Taiwan regional event. We actually thank all the sponsors and organizers, especially Taiwan ITRI New Venture Association and all the organizers, co-organizers who are helping us make this happen to have an event in Taiwan. The grand finale is happening in September 2022, all the way in San Francisco in Silicon Valley, and we will welcome today's champion to the grand finale. And we are looking forward to seeing you all in the grand finale event as well. I hope today's event goes well, and we thank you once again for hosting us in Taipei, Taiwan. Thank you very much.
Next, let's welcome Bill Reichert to deliver his welcome remarks. Hi, Bill.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Heidi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Great, great. So I just want to say thank you to you, Heidi, and your team, and to Michael and Lillian and the TINVA team for pulling all this together, and to all the sponsors for pulling all this together and organizing today's event. I'm going to share some slides, if that's okay. I'd like to just do a very quick overview of the Startup World Cup, if I may. As you've all heard already, the Startup World Cup is one of the biggest and richest startup competitions around the planet, with competitions in over 70 regions and a $1 million grand prize for the grand finale winner, plus some additional cash prizes for winners along the way, for both regional winners and continental winners. There is a prize for today's winner as well, and that's great to see. Just want to briefly let everybody know a little bit about Pegasus. Pegasus is a global venture capital firm. We operate around the planet. We have offices and people in countries all over the world, with our headquarters in Silicon Valley. But we are delighted and honored to have partners and co-sponsors for the Startup World Cup all over the planet. Pegasus has invested in over 220 companies over our 10 years in existence. What we've done is build a global network of multinational corporate partners and industry experts to enable us to invest in some of the biggest, best companies around the planet, including SpaceX and 23andMe and SoFi and Airbnb and many, many other companies. We started Startup World Cup as a mission to try to connect the innovation ecosystems all over the planet. And so what we wanted to do was foster innovation in regions all over the world and promote entrepreneurship as the pathway to innovation. Network and connect startups and investors and customers, including corporations all over the world, and showcase these wonderful emerging technology companies in the media that we are connected to. You know, as you've heard, there are some big numbers associated with Startup World Cup, over 50,000 attendees across all the events. In spite of, or maybe even because of COVID, we've been able to continue the growth of Startup World Cup thanks to video conferencing like today, as well as large in-person events. I got to admit, I am so sorry that this COVID thing has delayed us somewhat. I would have preferred to be there with you, but hopefully next year I'll be there. So we run these competitions, you know, across the world, from China to Chile, from Boston to Bulgaria, all over the planet. And then what we're going to do this year, as you heard at the end of September, we have a grand finale conference and competition to select the winner that gets the $1 million prize. We're all hoping today that that prize goes to the Taiwanese winner of today's competition. It's a pretty tough competition, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But in addition to the competition, I'm going to have the opportunity to once again coach the entrepreneurs to try to help them perfect their pitch, as was mentioned before. Thank you very much, Michael. In my spare time, I enjoy coaching entrepreneurs on how to perfect their pitch, and we'll co-authored a book called Getting to Wow, Silicon Valley Pitch Secrets for Entrepreneurs. Michael's going to help you make sure that it becomes pervasive in the Taiwanese entrepreneur audience. But I'm going to be available to the entrepreneurs to help them grow, not just for the Startup World Cup pitch competition, but for their own individual purposes. And then we're going to have a conference that includes some spectacular names, some famous names from the entrepreneur world, like Steve Wozniak, one of the founders of Apple, and Reid Hoffman, one of the founders of LinkedIn. They were celebrity conference participants in some of the previous years. And we have some great judges who will be selecting the winner. In the past, we've had judges from Y Combinator and Draper Associates and Kleiner Perkins and Techstars and NEA and a bunch of other well-known venture capital firms. So with that, I want to wish the best of luck to the entrepreneurs competing today. I want to thank our sponsors, I want to thank our hosts, and I especially want to thank our fellow judges for participating. Some of them are up very, very late in California time. Thank you, Jonathan. And we look forward to today's competition. Thank you all very much. Look forward to the competition.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much for creating such a great opportunity for startups around the world. And to all the teams, I do recommend that you take a look at Bill's book. He has the secret sauce of getting the wow from investors. And next, in addition to the organizers, we are also honored to invite our guests to say a few words. Let's first welcome Betsy from AIT.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you, Chairman Gao, Most Director General Xu, Mr. Reichert online, Mr. Uzman, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and good evening. It's my distinct pleasure to join all of you today on behalf of the commercial section at the American Institute in Taiwan. I'm also very excited to be able to witness the leading edge of Taiwan's innovative future at today's event. We view this event as a terrific example of the fast-growing partnership between the United States and Taiwan in emerging technologies and entrepreneurship. Speaking of partners, TINVA has been a wonderful partner to my commercial section team at AIT, including Heidi and Jackie, who are with us today. Last year, they helped us recruit 10 startups from Taiwan to attend the 2021 Select USA Investment Summit. The Select USA Summit Select USA Tech Program is the U.S. Department of Commerce's premier program to match non-U.S. startups with U.S. venture capital. Before last year's program, TINVA provided targeted trainings for their 10 startups on how to pitch during the summit. The results were remarkable, and they speak volumes of the quality of TINVA's companies and their training programs. At the Select USA Summit, competing with startups from all over the world, the TINVA team won 3rd place in the industry pitching session, and they had 5 top 10 finishers. 5 out of 10 came from Taiwan. That is amazing. In March this year, TINVA partnered with AIT to organize a Select USA Taiwan MedTech Pitch Day, which convened 15 MedTech startups to present their services and products to a panel of esteemed judges from 8 venture capital firms, including Bill Reichert from Pegasus Tech Ventures. Thank you again, Bill. I just love Bill's enthusiasm and his willingness to engage and foster the next generation of entrepreneurs. It's such a great pleasure to be able to work with TINVA and Pegasus again. Congratulations to both parties for organizing the largest startup competition in Taiwan. And to the Taiwanese startups, I wish you all the best of luck on your pitches today, and I hope to see you at the Select USA Summit in June. With that, I wish everyone a great success. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Betsy. Next, I would like to invite Andrea Shi from MOST to deliver welcome remarks.
Dr. Gao, Chairman of TINVA, and Betsy Xie from AIT, and Vice President Situ from National Health Research Institute, and distinguished judges, and ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and good evening, judges online. I'm Andrea Xu, the Director General of Ministry of Science and Technology. I'm delighted to join you all today at the Taiwan Regional Startup World Cup. Engaging possibilities, I think it's not just a slogan, but also some of the main ideas that's expecting all the participants here to enjoy the coming up pitches. which will be delivered on stage of our top 10 finalists later. I would like to express my proud appreciation to our quality partners, including many of our entrepreneurs, startups, accelerators, investors, and business leaders around the globe in this platform. With your wholehearted devotion, we are now able to prepare startup for a more promising future. Our Ministry of Science and Technology, MOST, is committed to supporting technology innovation and entrepreneurship in Taiwan. We also have a pavilion here to demonstrate 30 outstanding startup teams. If you have time after this event, please visit to our pavilion. And our MOST, through funding projects and policy leading, we already have encouraged 156 companies spin off from universities. And we also launched the Taiwan Tech Arena, so-called TTA, in 2018. In the past 4 years, we have helped almost 600 startup teams around the world, not only in Taiwan. And TTA aims to support startups through international accelerators, not just fundraising, but more so by connecting startups with international networks to assist them in adapting to the changes in the global market during the pandemic era. Moreover, TTA also facilitates startups to move forward more toward viable and more in-depth collaboration with multinationals and overseas investors. I'm excited to learn that this competition have achieved 175 entries this year, and with 7 of 10 finalists coming from our TTA alumni. With our commitment to continue paving the way for startups, I would like to encourage everyone to seize the opportunity to go big and go global. Lastly, I wish today's event a remarkable success and all the participants here a fruitful, inspiring, and enjoyable experiences. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Director General Shi, for your encouraging words. Next, I would like to invite Situ Hui Kang to deliver welcome remarks.
Yeah, good afternoon. So all of our distinguished partners, our special guests, especially our outstanding participants in this Taiwan Startup World Cup competition. On behalf of National Health Research Institute, NHRI, and also our President, Professor Genyi Liang, who is now in Geneva fighting for our membership of WHA, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to welcome all of the participants, including our organizer committee, our judge committee member, and all the participants. Without your help and participation, we won't be able to have this exciting program. So the Technology Transfer and the Incubation Center, the TTIC in NHRI, led by our Director Xi Wen-Cai, it's very honored to co-organize this program with Pegasus Tech Venture, which is the #3 venture capital firm in Silicon Valley, and also with the Taiwan E-Trade New Venture Association, TINVA. So this joint partnership apparently demonstrates a startup and the innovation is highly appreciated and highly valued by our government, by our bioindustry, by our academic and research sector in Taiwan. We all believe if we want a special company or firm stand on the first wave around the world, it should be a joint effort by all the government, bioindustry, academic, and the research institute in Taiwan. So we are happy to see this special World Cup competition in Taiwan, trying to integrate the different domain knowledge, different expertise to promote our bioindustry and medicine in Taiwan. So I would also like to thank our director, Xi Wencai, the TTIC member. Under his leadership and guidance, I think the TTIC is striving for and exacting the special program we called Innovation and Entrepreneurship Development Program under the Small and Medium Enterprise Administration of Ministry of Economic Affairs in Taiwan. So I think the innovation is a key and important driving force for the development of our country in terms of science, technology, economy, and the culture. So I wish this event to be great success, and during the pandemic, wish everyone stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Situ Huikang. Please remain on the stage as we will be taking group photos. For the group photo, I would like to invite our guests and judges to come up to the stage. Please come up to the stage when I call your names. Michael Lillian from TINVA, David from Pegasus Tech Ventures, Betsy from AIT, Jackie from AIT, 科技部许司长，国卫院副院长司徒惠康，蔡希文主任，叶经理，桃园市政府青年局陈局长，工研院刘家敏创新长，新代科技蔡尤坑董事长，太子集团徐显荣董事长，大量科技王作金董事长，中国沙伦谢荣哲执行长，以及我们的5位评审，瞿志豪总经理。陈立伟执行长、蔡新文主任、黄方志总监以及我们的苏时中秘书长，是加入我们，从网络上加入我们。Okay, everyone's looking great. Let's smile and pose for a photo. Smile, awesome. Please give your thumbs up, a big thumbs up next to your face. Very nice, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. We would like to invite you to return to your seats now. Now, let's officially start our pitch competition today. Just a reminder to all the teams today, when you have 1 minute left, you will hear one ring. 30 seconds left, you will hear another ring. When the time is up, you will be muted. Please control your time. Okay, without further ado, let's start with our first team today, H3 Platform.
Live, please.
Are we seeing the countdown clock?
Yeah, I need slides. The square is slides. Oh, okay. Thank you. Good afternoon, good evening. This is Brian from H3 Platform. Let's talk about composable infrastructures. The cost of the memory and the GPU is getting higher and higher. The CPU, GPU, and memory vendors work together to come out a composable solutions. The memory and the GPU are in the separate chassis and can be provisioned to the CPU to save the hardware cost and increase the utilizations of the memory and the GPU. Based on the research from Microsoft, it will save Azure $270 million by using the composable memory infrastructures. The market size of the composable infrastructures is $2.2 billion in 2021 and will grow to $22 billion in 10 years with a compound annual growth rate 26.3%, a huge market with great growth potential. S3 has developed 3 generations products. The solution consists of the chassis, the composable software, and the API. Our core team has known each other over 19 years and has expertise in developing the Linux kernel, GPU driver, memory module, and the PCIe fabric CXL fabric. With this comprehensive knowledge, we can develop a composable solution. S3 is one of the Broadcom global partners. As you can see, there are only 2 partners are listed. We also work with another chipset vendor, Microchips, to provide a composable storage solutions. We are the only solution vendor who can work with 2 major PCI switch vendors. We have a well-built customer base, including the cloud customers, distributors, and the ODM customers. Alibaba and IBM use our solutions for their AI and the inference workload. Insto is working on their PCI Gen 5 hardware and also co-work with S3 platform now to provide the composable solution for their customer. This is an example of how Alibaba use our GPU solutions for their public cloud. Alibaba controller will send the command to our switch, and our switch will allocate the GPU to the host. With these composable GPU solutions, the utilization rate of the GPU is increased from 40% to 75%. We have grew our revenues to 239% in 2021 compared to the revenues in 2020. Our goal of 2022 is will grow 300% to reach 2 million. The composable solutions is driven by the hyperscale cloud. The PCIe and the CXL fabric is the key enabler for the composable memory and the GPU solutions. S3 platform is well prepared with market readiness solutions and the existing customer base. Thank you.
All right.
You have 2 seconds.
Okay.
You've done? Okay. Okay, thank you, H3 platform. Now let's proceed with the Q&A session. Any questions from the judge? From the judges?
Well, if I could just a quick question. I'm not crystal clear how much of your intellectual property, how much of your IP is cooked into the hardware versus how much is in the software. And what does that mean in terms of how much of your monetization or revenues come from hardware sales versus software sales?
Okay, next question. Okay, Luis.
Yes, yes.
We have the 3rd question. Okay, Simon.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, so now we can start answering you can start answering your questions.
The first question is that how our software and hardware In fact, we have two different business models. We sell the software to like a big cloud customer like Alibaba, and that is a pure only software income, or like IBM. So that part accounted for like 10 to 15%. And the other products that we sell with our chassis and the software, that part account like 80% to 85% of our revenue. And we have the we have lots of the patents in software. The second one, the competition is, in fact, that global competition is like Gig.io or Liquid. They are our competitor. But of course, I know that HP and Dell will enter this market, of course, because the composable infrastructure in memory and the GPU will be the next big wave and the biggest compute change in the decade. Okay. The financial results.
Okay, time's up. Thank you, H3 platform. Now, we're going to give 2 minutes for the judges to score. And team number 2, please get ready and stand by.
OK，所以我可以上去了吗？
到时候，
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, let's welcome team number 2, Taiwan Nano and Micro-Photonics. When you're ready, you can start.
I'm ready. Okay, so let's go. Hi, I'm Austin Zhao, CIO and co-founder of Taiwan Nano and Micro-Photonics. We are the photonic IC design house for IoT and sensor applications. How do you feel? Can you feel your physical condition? Can you feel the environment? I mean, turn it into data. Sensor can help us to detect the condition around you. If we have precise wearable sensing devices, it could help us to understand your body and environment. Then we can live healthy, safety, and high quality life. We called it body IoT. Unfortunately, the current sensing devices are either inaccurate or accurate, but too expensive and large size to be widely commercialized in portable devices. But right now, we have a chance to change that. By using NNN photonic technology, which enables accurate, small size, and compatible price in such applications. Our technology not only can be used by individual, but also by industry, from sensing to detection. The first stage of our roadmap focuses on personal detection. We are trying to design a multifunctional sensor which can simultaneously detect harmful gas, food safety, and physiological. After embedding the sensor into portable devices, by collecting those data and upload to a cloud, body IoT will be possible. As mentioned, we can manufacture high-performance, multifunctional sensor at lower price. The present sensing technology on the commercial market basically dominated by visible and infrared LED. Low cost, but sensing ability is unacceptable. We are here, competitive price, better sensing ability, and advanced function. So you can imagine based on product of Apple, Samsung, or Xiaomi, we can add variable function in the devices under the same price, similar cost, and the most important is seamless integration. Okay, in 2035, there are totally 1 trillion sensors in the world, which means 100 things connect to each person. So you can realize the market size is really, really huge. Our business plan is B2B2C. We are the IC design house, and in fact, we have foundry partner. So we have finished first pilot run last year. This proves our product can be mass production. This is really important. And after that, we have attracted a lot of international brands and the chip distributor to start contacting with us. They are all could be an interest investor in our next financing. And then right now, we have some NRE revenue, and our product are going to release next year. So we have 3 advantages for investor. We are fabless design house. Our product is seamless integration to consumer electronics. Our sensor is multifunction and a competitive price. Moreover, our technology can be used in many, many applications in sensing fields. So I can tell you with confidence that what we expect to create is not only solution, it's entire photonic industry. Here is our team, our CSO, Dr. Edison Chen, our CTO, Professor Lin Qinfu, our CEO, Mr. Taiwan Zhang, and I'm a CRO in charge of photonic IC design. So our vision is, in the future, everyone and every family can receive useful data at any time. I'm Austin, thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's move on to the Q&A session. Any questions from the judges?
Did you? I'm sorry, there was a lot there. Did you tell us what your traction is now? How many design wins you have, and what sort of revenue you've got, and your revenue growth?
Next question.
If your sensors are superior, why do you want to sell it for a lower price? You should be selling for a premium due to your superior sensibility.
Next, do we have the third question?
My question is about the data and data residency. I heard the data being uploaded to the cloud and would like to know where that sits and who owns that data.
Okay, you can start answering the questions.
Okay, right now our technology is ready. The sensor is ready, but the IoT is not. So we can show you our technical spec. We can use some middle infrared LED to generate the light to detect some signal. This is our technology, but the cloud is not ready right now. And our revenue is based on our wafer capacity, monthly capacity from foundry. So we have get 200, maybe 200 in 8-inch wafer per month. So we can calculate revenue about that because one wafer can produce maybe 3,000 or 4,000 dies. And the price, we're not ready for price because maybe a price, maybe we can, maybe 20,000 or, sorry, maybe $20 or $30. I don't know, but this is our next step. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, team number 2. Okay, now we're going to give 2 minutes for the judges to score. And team number 3, LUMINX X Biotech, please stand by. Now let's welcome team number 3, LUMINX Biotech. Okay, when you're ready, you can start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Harry, the CEO of LUMINX. Lumin means light. X is our special structure in our material. So we use our material to build up the cell tracking enabling platform to help our customer they have a safer and better cell therapy treatment. So here is the things we can help our customer to achieve, including long-term cell GPS tracking and cell location and biodistribution analysis. So our goal is to help our customer to accelerate their R&D process and help them to well control the cell behavior and cell biological fate before the clinical testing. So the problem we solve is the fluorescence stability issue because the traditional fluorescence dye signal disappear very quickly, normally within 2 minutes after excitation. But our LUMINX tracking kit, the fluorescence is very, very, very stable. Even after 118 days excitation, the researchers still can see the fluorescence signal. So we use this technique to build up the cell GPS system. The cell could be labeled by our kit. Then after labeling, they will emit the red fluorescence, the color as my mask. Okay, after the labeling, we deliver the cell into the disease model to do the treatment. Then we collect data, then give the report to our customer. More importantly, we can generate the cash flow in every step in this process. So let me show you the case study we work with Yida Hospital. Here is the mice brain injury model. We create the injury in the mice brain, then eject the cell on the surface. After 7 days, the mice behavior was recovery. At this moment, you may be curious about that. The cell migrate to the injury site or not. The transitional method cannot tell you the answer, but we can. Based on our tracking method and our imaging platform, the cell really migration and localized at the injury site. We not only can provide the high accuracy cell location, we also can calculate how many percentage of the cell migrate to the injury site. So based on our help, the customer can save their time, budget, and manpower because we can reduce their trial and error time and provide more accuracy and more beautiful evidence. So LUMINX, since 2020, okay, the overall performance generate 300%. So our business model is that to selling our kits and our analysis platform to our target audience, including the cell-related lab, institute, hospital, and company. We want to penetrate the big markets, regenerative medicine and cancer tumor metastasis and immunotherapy. We already prove of concept in Taiwan. We have our existing customers, such as Top of a Hospital, National Taiwan Hospital, or NHRI. So outside Taiwan, we have our collaborator in Japan and US. Because all sense we have a strong team member, and we have a good connection in industry, research, and hospital. So in conclusion, the LUMINX mission is to become the game changer because we can save the golden standard. And LUMINX will light up the cell and light up the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harry. Let's move on to the Q&A session.
You have a great research tool. Is it possible for your product to generate revenue from the clinical use?
Next question.
Is there any downside to this technology? Are are there limitations in how it can be applied? Are there toxicity issues? Any downsides?
Do we have third question?
Your label has been lasting 180 days in comparison with others. What would be the side effect of lasting so long in the body?
Okay. Actually, all of the good question. Yeah, now we focus, our business model now is focused on the preclinical stage because we can generate the cash flow to sell our kits and to do some projects, animal model surgery. Yeah, but now we also try to find a way going to the clinical trial. Yeah, so our strategy is maybe from the skin, more unsurfaced animal model or a human model, we can bring this platform, our kit, our analysis imaging to the clinical trial. Yeah, it's our next step in the future. Yeah, for the side effect, actually we do some research. This particle may be removed from through the kidney organ. Yeah, so he has a really potential can apply in clinical trial. Yeah. Yes.
You have 22 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
you still have time, right? Okay.
Going.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I forget the question. Yeah. So yeah, well, I hope use this material. Yeah, not only in preclinical but in clinical in the future. Yeah, but we need more resource and help.
Thank you so much, Harry. Now we're giving 2 minutes for the judges to score. Team number 4, please stand by. Now let's welcome team number 4, Innovative Nanotech. Please start.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Joanne from Innovative Nanotech. Today, I will introduce our product, Supersizer, briefly. Why is the important to the semiconductor process? Since the technology nodes have been advancing rapidly, wafer manufacturing is paying more attention about impurities and particles in liquid chemical, which will seriously affect chip yield and performance, especially in advanced technology nodes. Thus, the quality that used in the liquid chemicals has become an important part in the manufacturing process. Well, currently, the traditional liquid particle counters can only monitor the particles above 20 nanometers, which cannot effectively meet the requirement of current process need. But Supersizer can do it. Supersizer can accurately detect the particles and impurities from 3 to 64 nanometers to ensure that only high qualities of liquid chemical can be used in the process. Supersizer can be widely used from chemical supplier to semiconductor manufacturers, from storage, transportation, in-house processing, and so on, to make sure that the chemical used at each point are maintained in good quality. Moreover, Supersizer reaches the eyes in advanced process yield. As shown on the right, there's one of our customers improved their product quality by using Supersizer. The impurity concentration has been significantly reduced 94% over 1 year. Currently, we have 3 types of machine. The chemical that can be tested are Styrene, IPA, H2O2, and UPW. Until 2021, our annual revenue has grown to $4 million US. The core technology of Supersizer is by using aerosol technology, and the measurement can be separated into 4 consecutive steps: nebulizing, drying, sorting, and counting. Due to the time constraints, if you are interested in these parts, we can have more discussion after the presentation. In the comparison of Supersizer and other monitor systems, Supersizer has more advantage. In addition to our aerosol measurement technology, Our machine can also accurately detect the particles and impurities down to 3 nanometers and not to interfere by bubbles formation. Our company is established in 2017 and invested by Chroma and ITIC. All of our team members have extensive experience in the field of semiconductor industry and metrology that can lead our company to success. In the future, we will continue to develop the machine for different kinds of chemical and get the international certificate to expand our market to expand our business to the global market. To sum up, we believe that supersizer is now one of the key yield enhancer in advanced manufacturing industry, and you would appreciate its value once you get familiar with it. Thank you.
Thank you, team number 4. Now let's see which of the judges have a question.
Can you give an estimate of your addressable market?
Next question.
Yes, following on that question, is it a subsector of the semiconductor manufacturing industry that you apply to, or is it broadly across the industry? And then how much does a 90% reduction in particulates affect yield? Is it one-to-one correlation, or is it some other relationship?
Do we have another question? If not, you can start answer the questions.
I have one question.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
For the speaker, is if this application, if the potential target market could also expand beyond the semiconductor into perhaps the medical space, where quality is also very important?
Okay.
You can start answering the questions.
We don't. We have improved the yield significantly, but we don't exactly know the numbers because our customer, they won't really tell us the number that we have done. But
Okay.
as we know, we have already been in process of record in the semiconductor manufacturers.
You're doing great. Keep going.
And we hope that our product can expand to the markets over the world.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we're giving the judges 2 minutes to score. Team number 5, please stand by and get ready. Okay, now let's welcome team number 5, NUWA Robotics.
Hi, I'm the founder and CEO of NUWA Robotics. NUWA is the most competitive robotics company from companion robot, home robot to service robot. We have funded 24 million, and our major investors including Foxconn, Xiaomi, and KIP. We have shipped more than 10,000 companion robots and the #1 companion robot company in Taiwan, Japan, Korea, and Hong Kong this year. Let me take SoftBank as an example. We are designing Doraemon robot for SoftBank. We design from hardware, software to cloud services, and the product will be launched this Q3. The first order is 10K. The total volume is 1 million. It's because it's carrier incentive program for subscriber contract renew. They have 40 million subscribers right now. The robot is used for senior care and kids
companion. Amazon is driving home robot market. Although the forecast is huge, they still have cost problem and difficulty of creating robot content and application. Because NUWA's cost is only half of Amazon's. Besides, we have multi-axis motion capability and robot development platform with the help from Foxconn as a manufacturing partner. 3 tier 1 branding companies are talking to NUWA for home robot business. I'm confident I can get at least 2. Compared to the 3 most successful fundraise service robot company, NUWA still have very strong advantage. Besides, we have home robot market. They both use the same SLAM solution. That means it's a total different scale and bring extreme advantage for NUWA. So if monthly $4.99 can bring better service and lower cost for a restaurant, it will be very easy to have a try. So NUWA's cost can be returned in 2 months. And every $4.99 per month per robot from the 3rd month, it will be a very juicy business. So let's look at the robot on the market. They all have cost problem and need lots of effort for content and application. So here is our solution. We designed thermal motor driver board by the lowest ARM M0 and minimum memory, but we can put the most advanced motion control algorithm on it to save the cost. By NUWA optimized SLAM software, we don't need the high-end chip. A generic middle-end ARM is enough. So the robot cost can be reduced dramatically. As to the software solution, we suffer from making robot content and application. So we design many no-code software tools to facilitate the design of robot interaction and performance. For example, if you want to design a kid story, just let the robot performs for you. It's impossible for the engineer to calculate all the motion angles. By this tool, it can be done very easily. To move even forward, we design a robot workflow editing tool. By this tool, all the robot possible tasks can be arranged by NUWA predefined events. So, for example, if we want to design a robot service for a museum, it could take us more than 160 man-hours before. But now, with this tool, it could just take us less than 5 man-hours. NUWA is the only company to provide such a complete set of tools and make the robot content application to be the deployment be done fast and easy. Here is the team. I'm Leo Guo. The team is coordinating from hardware, software, AI, and design. Robot will be everywhere in your daily life by NUWA. Thanks for your listening.
Thank you so much. Now let's move on to the Q&A session.
Yes, I'm a little bit confused about whether you want to prioritize for companion robot versus service robot because those are very different market. And can you talk a little bit about your go-to-market strategy for your priority market?
Thank you. Next question.
So I heard that you have shipped 10,000 robots. So following on the last question, what are the key applications where most of those robots are being used? And how much is the average sales price per robot in the first 10,000?
Okay, next question. If not, you can start answering the questions.
For companion robot, because it's a ready product, so we have shipped it. So that's no priority issue because it's a ready product, so we just ship. And till now, we have many very big customers. And for service robot, because we have very strong cost advantage. So next step, we are going to finish it in this Q3 and start ship it this year. For the companion robot, our average sales price is less than $500 and mostly used for kids, companion, and STEAM education.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now we're giving judges 2 minutes to score. Team number 6, Insto. Please stand by and get ready. Okay. Now let's welcome team number 6, Insto.
Mm-mm.
You can start.
Oh, this is not my slide. Wrong
Okay.
slide. This is not my slide.
No, install slide.
Yes. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, dear judges. My name is Bruce. I'm the founder and CEO of Insto. Insto is essentially a fintech platform. And what we do is we use our app. This is our flagship app called Insto Tap to allow anyone to take credit card payments and offer consumer financing right on your phone. Our app is cross-platform, available on both Google Android and Apple iOS. And the size of the market is actually very huge. We have done our research. The global market for credit card and debit card payments has reached 29 trillion annually. And for consumer financing, it has reached 9 trillion annually. So the market is vast. And we have found a very good angle to tap into the market with a very unique value proposition. We launched last year in July, and we have partnered with a leading commercial bank in Taiwan, Taipei Fubon, and TAC, the financing arm of our Yulong Group. And last year, we did $7.7 million in GMV in Taiwan only. And this year, we will be achieving over 20 million in GMV. And based on our current growth rate, we expect we will reach over $1 billion in GMV by the end of 2024. And here are our major competitors. Square and Stripe are in the US. And we are the only platform that requires no hardware, provides financing, and it's app-based, and we charge no monthly fee and offer very competitive pricing. And most importantly, we are the only service that can serve any individual with a smartphone. Both Square and Stripe, they do not serve individuals. So that's about our unique value proposition. Our business model is very simple. For credit card processing, we take a cut, and for consumer financing, we also take a cut. For credit card, we take about 0.8% per transaction, and for consumer financing, we take 4% per transaction. And because the platform is already ready-made, and we are ready to go global. Currently, we are already talking with a global bank for credit card acquiring. Once the contract is signed and our app, our service is ready to go live. And also, we have just secured our lead investor for Series A investment. Our partner, TAC Yulong Group, has already approved to make lead investment for our Series A investment. Our team is very small, only 12 people, 10 full-time and 2 part-time. About 6 of them are engineers. It's a very concise and robust team. So this is my intro of Insto. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Questions from the judges.
So which is your first market beyond Taiwan? And yeah, and can you talk a little bit about, the competition in Taiwan is relatively limited. So when you move to a more competitive market, what's your go-to-market strategy?
Okay.
Next question.
Okay. Oh, okay.
May I know that what's your channel to go into the international bank in accordance with the previous question? What's the channel to go to global?
Okay.
Next question.
Any question?
And question is, how will you drive the client adoption, as your slides suggest that there's both a merchant app as well as a consumer app, seeing as that is key to closing the consumer financing offering?
Okay. Our next market of choice would be the US. It's the largest credit card processing market worldwide. And for our go-to-market strategy, don't worry, we have to figure it out. We have been operating with our marketing budget, but still achieve very significant growth, only by placing some Google keyword ads. For example, when people who want to find a way of processing credit card on their mobile phone, they go search for it. So we just, right now we're still spending about $700 US on Google keywords. And that's it. And for global credit card acquiring, right now we are talking with Global Payment. It's a spin-off of HSBC that can handle global credit card acquiring. So once the contract is signed, we are ready to go global. We are only doing the R&D and initial launch in Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bruce. Now,
thank you.
Okay, now we're giving judges some time to score. Team number 8. Now let's welcome team number 8, Spectrochip. Please start.
Okay, this is Kevin Cole. I'm the founder of Spectrochip. I'm going to tell you the story of OneBlood, the one instant care system, which provides the decentralized, precise medical tests at home. The system only requires a fingertip blood, and then it is performed as a spectral analysis within 50 seconds. It will generate a very accurate medical test report. The fabrication of the chip requires a process which is far more advanced than SMOS technology. The result is that a large spectral analyzer becomes a tiny chip. The chip is then embedded into the system, which acquires the spectrum and then sent it to the cloud for analysis. Within 50 minutes, it will generate a detailed medical test report, and the test item is unlimited. Compared to the large machine, our size is very small, only require fingertip blood. And the test fee is less than $10 US, with the device cost about that of an iPhone. And the test time is about 50 minutes with an accuracy of 95%. And the machine has been done for 5,000 COVID-19 tests in Taipei. And also compare with the PCR, 200 clinical tests has been done to prove the accuracy. And then we also team up with the Temple University to measure the neutralizing antibody level. 400 clinical trials has proved that this small machine has the same accuracy as the large machine. And we also are fighting for the EUA application. This slide shows the milestone from the Spectrochip production in 2020 to COVID-19 test, and then to the remote care system, to personal health care, and then to cloud-based global care. The business model is to team up with our strategic partners, which is test kit providers and medical channels. And right now, the revenue in 2020 up to now is about $1 million US. A total of 200 units has been delivered to medical centers, hospitals, clinics, and universities for further research study on these items. And the device can meet the unmet needs for the third world and then for the home care. This is our management team and our advisory board, including medical experts and the business leaders from various fields. And this is our revenue forecast, which will be 30 million in 2025. And our fundraising plan this year will be 25 million and another 100 million in the future. Our vision is to provide a portable and precise medical test device for anyone, which can be operated at any time and anywhere. And ultimately, we hope to save lives during the pandemic towards a better world. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Spectrochip. Questions from the judges?
My apologies if I missed it, but I was not clear who pays and how much they pay, and for this.
Okay, next question.
Can you tell us a little bit about the detection limit of your device? And also, in addition to detection limit, do you need any sample prep before executing the test?
Any other questions? Can you use the microphone? Thank you.
How many ratio correct the specificity?
Okay, you can start answering the questions.
Regarding who pays the device has to be together with the test kit. And also we also got the revenue from the test service. So the patient might pay for the test kit and the test fee, and we collect the service from the generate the medical report. And the detection limit as compared to PCR for the 0 to 4th day, that means in the very early stage, our machine already detect the limits. And the ratio is about 98%, all with a medical report.
Okay, thank you so much, Spectrochip. Now we're giving time for the judges to score. Team number 9, Beseye Cloud Security. Please get ready. Let's welcome team number 9, Beseye Cloud Security. When you're ready, you can start.
Hi everyone, this is Shak from Beseye. And we are almost the last team today. As the old saying goes, the best is always for the last. 好久成瓮底. And we provide the AI video analysis platform for surveillance camera. And we focus on minimize the regular monitoring expenses by letting machine know the anonymous behaviors. There are various surveillance cameras installed everywhere, and enterprise hire people to monitor those cameras as a filter and trying to find a less than 1% probability anonymity. And the funnel itself is a labor-intensive work, so there are some other companies, they try to replace the funnel into an automated one, but most of them, they did not work very well. Unlike those companies, And we not only automate the process, but also incorporate the human behavior analysis into the funnel. By doing so, 32% of our customers, they could shrink their team and reduce excessive labor cost, while increase over 20% times the funnel capacity higher than before. Our major customers include the JFE Steel, the second largest steel factory in Japan, and AUO, the top 3 LCD factory in the world. And our major market include Japan, Taiwan, and followed by Singapore. Our camera service number have increased over 4 times during the past 5 years, and compared to the larger market, it's still a lot of room for us to improve. The solution on the market, there are various AI detection technology providing high accuracy, and the sensor device solution provide cost-effective solutions. However, most of the customer, they want to filter the scenario instead of merely human subject. The scenario is composed of a human doing unexpected behavior somewhere. For example, a man climbed over a factory fence, that's a scenario. So there's a gap between the existing solution and the market demand. We developed a solution that could extract human behavior and human feature point from human body and compress them and let machine interpret the behavior. And our solution is easy configured to let machine interpret different behavior, so machine could answer questions like, a factory worker missed a critical step in operating heavy machinery. Take our MRT customer as an example. Our machine could understand there's a man fall down at the elevator, so emergency SOP should be taken. The major reason our customer adopt our solution is because our solution can be configured to analyze their required posture and behavior to filter their scenario. And there are some other side benefit as well. The system integrator and security company, they will help their end customer to build the camera system platform, and by connecting those cameras into the surveillance footage system. And by connecting those footage systems, our AI service could provide the filter behavior result to them. And we provide a subscription-based cloud version and a license-based on-premise version. As I close, we have good members from MediaTek, and we have some good members, they are ex-entrepreneurs, and we have members familiar to Japan market and as our sales lead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beseye. Questions from the judges?
One question is there opportunity for you to license your algorithm and your IP to third-party manufacturers that already play in this market today? Thank you.
Next question.
It seems that you are facing a multitude of niche market, but each of the niche the size of a niche are relatively limited. So how do you plan to scale up?
Thank you. Another question?
Do you have any financial forecast and also the revenue streamline you got to focus?
Thank you so much.
Okay, and as for the factory, most of the factory will adopt our solution on the strange behavior for the security reason and SOP analysis that they pay for our solution. And we focus on the, most of them are the security invasion behavior analysis so far, and we're trying to integrate with more industrial upstream so that they could help us to scale out our market, okay? And as our revenue, currently our revenue scale is roughly 0.5 to $1 million. And this year we would increase twice of the revenue and so on and so forth in the following years. And we expect to have our fundraising plan in the next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beseye. Please return to your seat. Thank you. Now we're giving judges some time to score. Let's welcome the last team of today's event. Team number 10, DeepMentor.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leo, CNO from DeepMentors. In the near future, AI will revolutionarily change across the industry and the business. However, today's cloud AI has several major problems, especially latency. But in many important applications, such as factories and self-driving cars, there has no tolerance for latency. So the edge AI will be the future trends. As we can see here, the size of edge AI IC and software, we can expect the compound annual growth rate to be over 20% during the next decades. So DeepMentor's patented machine technology is the key technology to unlock the power of edge AI. Comparing with priming and quantization, which will reduce the accuracy by 5% to 50%, our miniaturized technology can reduce the complexity of algorithm by 90%, while the accuracy will reduce less than 1%. With this technical advantage, we can benefit the whole AI industries. We provide three main services: AI IP, local AI SaaS, and edge AI hardwares. We cooperate with TSWC by providing high-performance AI IPs and high-bandwidth AI memory circuit structures that can help our clients to design low latency, low energy consumption, but high-performance AI chips at lower price. We partner with Helio and Coros. They officially recommend our software and hardware total solutions. Our local AI SaaS has been adapted by several leading clients in smart factories and other fields. With these benefits, we can provide high quality edge AI total solutions to our clients in various fields. The strength of our team is we are one of the few AI startups has total understanding of AI industries, so we can meet the customer need for edge computing, ranging from AI IC design to embedded system integrations. Our team is very strong. Our founder, Jack, he has received his PhD from Tsinghua University, and he has over 20 years experience in industries. And he owns numbers of patents in AI. And our consultants, Professor Tai and Mr. Lin, are also top talents from the academia and the industries. And since DeepMentor was established, we have earned high recognitions from many AI and cyber teams in Taiwan. And we formed a strong partnership with our clients. These partnerships are the foundation of our rapid growth. We plan to raise funds to $2 million to $5 million US dollars in order to go to the global markets. You can entrust your investment with our teams. United, we can further improve our technology and our service to build a better future of AI worlds. We are DeepMentors, the best edge AI providers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DeepMentor. Questions from the judges?
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about how long does it take for you to achieve a design win for your AI IP? And what's your current pipeline?
Thank you.
Next question.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much of your value proposition is split between the three, or how is it split? How is your monetization split between the three? You make chips, you do algorithms, you sell boxes. I'm not quite clear exactly where the core of your business model is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One more question? If not, you can answer the questions.
Okay, thank you for George's questions. The first question is, for the AI IPs, we can do IC designs within one month. In 1 month, we can finish the whole pipelines. And for the second question is, Because right now we have the total understanding of industries. So a lot of our customers, they ask us for total solutions. For examples, just like judges ask, we have about 50% of our revenue is from AIIC IP license, and half of our revenue is from our non-core AI SaaS and our hardwares. Okay, so is there any questions?
Okay, if you finished, then please return to your seat. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the pitch competition. With that, all teams have delivered their performance. And we are now taking a short break to give time to our honorable judges to calculate the remarks. The result will be announced shortly. Please don't go too far. And we would like to invite our judges to gather in the VIP room to discuss the results. we have come to the most exciting moment of today's event. The results are already in our hands. But before that, I would like to invite Chairman Gao, Lillian, David, and all the judges to come up to the stage to present the award. And we'll also have our judges who are online on the screen. Okay, I would like to invite Michelle Chi to announce the third place award winner. Michelle Chi.
Hello. So the third place of the competition goes to Spectrochip, 神光科技.
Congratulations,
We have
Spectrochip.
here. Congratulations.
Congratulations, please come up to the stage. Spectrochip just won the award for 50,000 NT dollars. Please give applause to Spectrochip. Now let's pose for a photo. Cheese. Thank you. Oh, and another photo. Please look at the camera in the front. Thank you so much. Okay, Spectrochip, please return to your seat. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Now I would like to invite again Michelle Chi to announce the second place award winner.
Okay, so the second place of the award goes to LUMINX. Congratulations.
Congratulations! The second place award goes to LUMINX Biotech. LUMINX Biotech just won the award for 100,000 NT dollars. Congratulations! Let's take a photo together with the judges. Awesome. Thank you, LUMINX Biotech. And now, it is our time to announce the champion of this year's Taiwan Startup World Cup. So, who has the highest score today? I would like to invite Chairman Gao to announce the champion.
Okay, the champion of TSWC goes for H3 platform, 创意达科技.
Congratulations, H3 platform. The champion goes to H3 platform. The winner will not only take back 300,000 NT dollars, but they will also join other global finalists at the Startup World Cup Grand Finale in Silicon Valley, where they will compete for a $1 million grand prize. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, judges. Please remain on the stage. We would like to invite the second prize winner as well as the third prize winner to come up to the stage for a group photo. So the second place winner and the third place winner, please come up to the stage. Okay. Please pose for a photo. First photo. Congratulations to these 3 teams. Okay, please continue to remain on the stage. Before we end the event, I would like to invite all the teams to come up for one final group photo. So for all the teams today, please come up to the stage for a final group photo. So out of the 175 teams across Taiwan, you have gone through fierce competition and are selected as the top 10 finalists at Taiwan's match. It's a lot of hard work and perseverance. To us, you are all champions to us. Let's take a group photo together along with our guests and judges.
水平，水平帮我拖上去，水平，水平。
Okay, looking great. Congratulations to all the teams. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's event. Lastly, we would like to invite Bill Reichert to say a few words to our teams today.
For their passion and enthusiasm and hard work here. Thank all the entrepreneurs, and I really want to thank all the judges for this was really tough work figuring out, who should win this competition. And I want to wish the greatest of success and the best of luck to H3 coming here and competing here in Silicon Valley for the grand prize. And I'm hoping that all of Taiwan, all of you will join H3 in supporting them coming to San Francisco for the grand finale at the end of September. I hope to see you all here, and I look forward to the time when maybe I get to come back to Taiwan as well. So thank you all very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you so much for your time. It's been an honor for me to host today's contest and awards ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners and the 10 finalists today. Thank you for your passion and dedication to make this world a better place. Thank you to all our judges and guests for your participation and support. Thank you to all the staff who have worked behind the scenes to make this event a wonderful experience to everyone. Thank you all, and see you next year.